Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Friday, June 27th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's the weekend, baby. Let me say this one more time. I really appreciate y'all. All y'all that stayed up late all night long last night. I went live. I do pop-up live. I don't let you know ahead of time. Try to keep the troll traffic down. It helps a little bit. But thank every one of y'all. Those who agree with me, those who disagree. I appreciate all y'all. And it's all love. Mostly. Again, I appreciate it. Now, as y'all know, we have an illegal immigration problem in our country, in America. And we also have a tariff war, trade war going on with China. I'm going to show you two problems in one video dealing with both of them. The illegal immigrant issue and the tariff issue with China and what's going on. Why so many people on the left, because President Trump is going against the illegal immigration and also the trade imbalance with China. Look at all the stuff we get from China. We need China, blah, 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 blah. Do y'all know the products we get from China, even though they're cheaper, they're trash? My old school, I'm on my third. I am on my third distributor. I got the HEI electronic distributor for my old school. The first two came from China. Lasted a few months. I just got this one. The one I just got put on, I'm finna get put on. It's an MSD. I'm gonna try that one. See how that works. But I heard through the grapevine that they just started getting their parts from China. Yes, their parts are cheaper, and the stuff we get from there are cheaper. Trash. There's people that have new Yukons, and I think the Denali's too, Chevy. And the engine going out in them at like 100,000 miles. I've seen numerous videos of people complaining about the engine. I think it's a 6.2 or something like that. That American-made stuff is junk. That's what people say, right? Did y'all know they're getting them parts from China? They might be built, put together in America. Parts coming from China. Why you think they keep telling y'all every time we having a trade war, or tariff or whatever, the prices are going up on the vehicles? Because the parts coming. Anyway, even Chevy, they may be built in America. Or you think they're getting the engines and parts from? Thank you. Hold on a minute.
Tonight, federal agents are questioning the building standards at the new Gulf Shores High School following an illegal immigration raid on Tuesday. 36 people were arrested at the taxpayer-funded construction site. Our Natalie Williamson broke this story and has been pressing for answers. And Natalie, there was a catastrophic collapse at this site just a few months ago.
Yeah, that's right, Cameron. The athletic training facility at the school collapsed in January. Thankfully, nobody was injured, but the city still doesn't know what caused the collapse. And this is what it looked like. The metal framework and beams completely twisted into a pile on top of heavy machinery. All indications are it happened early in the morning. This taxpayer-funded project is overseen by Rayburn General Contractors. Yesterday, when I spoke to Special Agent in charge for HSI in Alabama and Georgia, Stephen Schrank, he brought up the collapse.
We have seen both cases in the course of our investigations, and that is exactly what we seek to uncover in an investigation like this and determine if these companies knowingly and intentionally are hiring illegal aliens when they should be employing Americans to do American construction work and do it up to the standards that we all expect. We know at this very construction project, there was a significant issue with the collapse a couple of months ago, and that raises the very safety questions that we all probably are asking ourselves right now of what is the standard that is being applied by these individuals, many of whom who do not speak our language and do not have the necessary skills and certifications that we would expect, especially in such an important building where our children are going to grow up and be educated. We want nothing but the best for what we are investing our taxpayer funds into building.
And as for the raid, this brand new video of what one agent described as chaos when agents moved in this week. And in this video, you see two workers going down a rope to get off the roof. And one witness told me they shut and locked the roof hatch so the feds couldn't get to them. But the agents used a crane to get to the top. Out of the 36 people arrested, investigators say 20 had a criminal history, and one undocumented immigrant was charged with assaulting an agent. And we still have a lot of questions for Gulf Shores Mayor Robert Kraft and School Superintendent Matt Aiken. But so far, the public servants aren't answering any questions. Right now, they're passing the buck to Rabin General Contractors, who's overseeing the project. But they're not talking either, and we will keep asking questions about this public facility that's costing taxpayers $137 million. Cameron?
Now, let's tackle a few myths, or whatever you call it. Those immigrants, they work hard, boy. They build a house in 2 days, and we done heard all that, how hard they work and how fast they are, and they can work from sun up to sundown. That don't mean the quality of work. We don't know their certifications because they're not documented. Illegal. The damn building just, before they even put the bricks and stuff, it just collapsed. Yeah, they build it fast. 2 or 3 days. They work in the hot sun. They do the stuff that y'all claim Americans don't want to do. No, we want to do it just for $5 an hour. The quality of work. We overlooking quality. Yeah, they build houses fast. When you see them on the construction sites, you see it one day, you go by there, ain't nothing there. You go by there a month later, the whole house built. But what y'all leaving out is the quality of the houses being built nowadays is trash. Y'all leaving out that part. Anybody with a new modern built home, how you liking the quality of the work? I hear so many people complaining with these new homes about all the problems they're having with the construction. Yeah, they build them quick. Trash. And as they did this raid you just saw, I was telling y'all about this. I've seen this before. I told y'all I saw it too. When the raid folk pull up, I wonder, why are these folk running? They just scatter. I'm like, who are all these? And then I seen they be in the white Border Patrol vehicles. U.S. Border and Customs, whatever you call them. I said, oh, okay, I see the agents running. Then I see just folks scattering. That's what I saw. That right there. Happening, I didn't see that particular one. What I'm saying is I pulled up at the light and seen a construction site by where I live, and I'm looking at folks scattering. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm getting ready to, I'm thinking somebody's shooting. No, it's the illegals running from the ICE agents. I saw it. And as she just said in the report, I think 36 people was arrested. 20 of them had criminal records. And when I tell y'all both parties, Democrats and Republicans, are guilty, both parties can't be trusted. That's why I'm a full independent, and I don't think I would ever vote again unless I see somebody. You got to be one hell of a candidate for me to vote again. I gotta know you personally before I vote again. Because if you notice in the last election, or just since he's been running for political office, Democrats and Republicans don't like Trump. Here's why. Because they both guilty of selling this country out. If I was president, he probably can't do it either because they gonna go against it. The president can't just go and do what the hell he want to do like Democrats lead y'all to believe. He's the king. Anyway. And I want to congratulate y'all first before I go any further. You liberal, Democrats, whatever, that protested on that no king thing y'all doing, no king. I want to congratulate y'all on success because, voila, we don't have a king now. To all the no king protesters that was protesting America having a king, I want y'all to know y'all succeeded. We no longer have a king. Anyway, this is how I can prove to you that the Democrats and Republicans are just like this and all the problems facing America. They walking hand in hand. They get on TV and act like they battling against each other. Behind closed doors, they making deals with each other. They all getting paid. They all crooked, allegedly. If I was president, which I probably wouldn't be able to get it passed because the same way with President Trump, the Republicans and the Democrats would go against me. And I wouldn't be able to get it done without them. You want to solve this illegal immigration problem? Well, just the ones that's coming here to work. Make it a Class A felony for any company that hires illegal immigrants. Whoever in charge of the hiring of the illegal immigrants, you will get a mandatory minimum. No negotiations, no plea deals. You will get if you found guilty of hiring illegal immigrants, you will get a mandatory minimum, no plea bargain, 20 years in prison. I guarantee you that'll solve our illegal immigration problem. Because the majority of them are coming here for work. I'm not going to say all of them coming over here to do crime and stuff. I'm not going to put them out there like that. A lot of them are coming here to work, but they're coming here the wrong way. If you're coming here to work, there's a right way to do it. We want you here. We're trying to eliminate and weed out the threats, the terrorists, the criminals. We're not trying to get rid of the people that's coming here to work. We need documentation to make sure you are who you say you are, where you're going to be, and what you're here to do. That's all we're asking. And you're welcome. Come on here and work your ass off. And it's not hard to get the paperwork that allow you to come in here to work. Being a citizen is hard. Just coming here to work is not. It's easy, and they don't want to do that. Because in order to come work on one of our construction sites, even though they allow you over here to work, you still got to have certain certifications to work in America. You got to have certain skills, and you got to have proof of those skills, and they don't have it. That's why they don't want to be documented. So they can come over here and build buildings, do electrical work, plumbing, carpentry without no certification. When American workers, in order to do those jobs, they got to have certification, which qualifies them to make more money. Y'all follow me? So if you want to, I say decrease illegal immigration by 90%. my plan, if I'm president, would not be just to go after the illegal immigrants. I would go harder after the people that hire them. Problem solved overnight. That company, the clip I just showed, where the illegals were working, nothing gonna happen to the company that hired them. Nothing. We got these ICE raids all over the country where they go into these different job sites, arresting all these illegal immigrants, and nothing happening to the people that hired them. Under my administration, we're going to change that. And that's why I would never be president, because they don't really want solutions, Democrat or Republican. They want it to be just the way it is. That's why somebody like me would never be president. Somebody who got no nonsense, common sense solutions. You got Democrats getting on TV, Jasmine Crockett and all of them, every day, all day, just Trump, 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 bad, Trump, bad, Trump, Trump, Trump. Can y'all give us some solutions, please? Okay, say we agree with you. I agree. Trump, horrible. What y'all gonna do though? Leave Trump out of it. Tell me what your plan is. Just like I just gave you my plan, if I'm president, what I would do. I'm not sitting here saying Trump, Trump bad, don't vote for Trump because he's horrible, he's a racist. I'm not saying that. I say vote for me, and this is what I would do. I will go after the people that hire illegal immigrants, like they murderers, because they're murdering the American economy. They're murdering the American worker. They're murdering our wages. So I will go after them like they're murderers. Are the Democrats telling you what they would do? No. All they do is Trump bad, Trump, the orange man, Taco, it's him, he the problem. Democrat, what you gonna do? So we can vote for you instead. You can't do that. Can any of you Democrats tell me what the Democrat plan is? What they plan to do? Well, they gonna keep Medicare and Medicaid. Handouts, that's all y'all care about. The people that love the Democrat Party is because of handouts, entitlement program, nothing else. They have no other solutions, no other plans to make America what it needs to be for everybody. They don't have no plan. I told you so. Get it, got it good. Bye.